This is KC1HSA, Kilo Charlie 1, Hotel Sierra Alpha, on 20 meters. I'm Adventure Man Ron Spellman. Thanks for joining me as I film my everyday life full of adventure and show you how to do it too. You can find all my videos by searching Adventure Man USA on YouTube and also Instagram. And I'm also on Facebook as @Adventure Man USA. Right now, I'm at the reservoir in the hills right over town, trying to get a radio signal. So far, I picked up Slovenia, but no one's hearing me. You know, this isn't the first time I've had to deal with transmitters and antennas and that kind of stuff. In fact, one of my earliest adventures had a lot to do with that. So, while I'm trying to get another radio contact here, why don't you sit back and I'll tell you all about one of my earliest adventures in Alaska with the Coast Guard. Alaska is often called America's last frontier. It deserves the title. An enormous part of the state lies north of the Arctic Circle, and even in the southern parts, roads and other transportation are somewhat threadbare. Boats and planes are therefore crucial to getting around. In the 1990s, before the advent of affordable GPS systems, ships and aircraft relied on a radio-based system of navigation called LORAN. The system used a special receiver which would give the user's coordinates if it could get a signal from at least 3 LORAN transmitters. The Coast Guard used to operate these transmitters all across the globe, and especially in Alaska. Here, here, and here, in Port Clarence. I joined the Coast Guard in 1997 when I was 19 years old. LORAN Station Port Clarence was my first unit. It was manned by about 20 of us, and a couple of dogs, too. I'm right here. The area around the station was very remote and starkly beautiful. It was an adventure just being there, even though there were lots of menial chores to do, like shoveling snow. Being 25 miles from the Arctic Circle, it got unbelievably cold, but the everyday view outside was breathtaking. Easily the most beautiful place I've ever been so far. I was there a full year, so I experienced winters where sunrise, noontime, and sunset blended together as one. Eventually, I got to take a few weeks vacation, and my first stop was Kodiak Island, where there's a major Coast Guard air station, and I took the opportunity for a hike. A few days later, I took a once-in-a-lifetime trip from Anchorage to Fairbanks on the Alaskan Railroad. The railroad goes through the middle of the state, and the views on the way were simply incredible. With a sharp eye, one finds wildlife all over in Alaska, like this mountain goat. For instance, here, just outside Anchorage, I saw my first moose. And back at the station, aside from common animals like ducks and lots of fish like this, there was bears and even walrus. Well, I'm afraid I didn't have much success getting a signal out, but I did hear from all around the world, from Slovenia, Spokane, Washington, Atlanta, Georgia. It's not the same as putting out navigation signals to help guide freighters or airplanes, but it's pretty fun nonetheless. I do hope to have the chance to go back to Alaska someday. If you've ever been or you're thinking of going, leave a comment in the comment section below. I'd love to hear all about it. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I'm Adventure Man Ron Spellman. So long for now.